Hello, welcome to Chris_upon1 YouTube channel. Today, we are going to talk about how to prepare CNG 291 PowerPoint. Please, if today is your first time viewing this channel, kindly subscribe and do not forget to like the videos. Back to CNG PowerPoint, which is often referred to as PPT. The CNG PPT is a great opportunity to score more marks. It is an opportunity to prove yourself to your supervisor that yes, indeed, you did the project, and therefore you deserve to be awarded some good marks. Let's assume your supervisor does not get a chance to go through your full reports due to some inconveniences beyond control. Your supervisor is definitely going to use a PPT to score you. Also, note that the practical aspect of CNG makes up 50% of the whole course. Therefore, it should not be taken for granted. It needs all your seriousness and dedication. In fact, you must come out with the best CNG PowerPoint. The CNG PPT helps you in the way you think as a student or an individual. This is because you're going to think of how to come out with a convincing presentation to prove to your supervisor that you did the work and you understand what you have presented to him already. That is the report. So in brief, it trains you to become an open-minded person. Now, let's move to what the CNG 291 PPT is about. Meaning of CNG 291 PPT. What the CNG 291 PPT is about. The PowerPoint presentation is a summary of your CNG 291 report. So here, the keyword is summary. Already, we know summary. Let's find out the meaning of summary here. A summary is a brief statement or account of the main points of something. So here, we are saying that a summary is a brief statement or account of the main points of something. Therefore, we can finally say that the CNG 291 PowerPoint presentation is a brief statement or account of the main points of your CNG 291 report. It is a brief statement or account of the main points of your CNG 291 report. Do not forget the word brief. So let's talk about how CNG 291 PPT should be like. Over here, we apply the knowledge we've gained from summary writing. For what we know about summary writing, there are a lot, but here we would choose only few points to talk about. So your PowerPoint should be 1. Identifying the key points in each section of the report. You should identify the key points in each section of the report. 2. It should be concise and clear. And lastly, you should have bullets facilitating clarity. Note that some supervisors do not want a PowerPoint that exceeds 10 slides. So do your utmost best to make it so brief, but should contain the main point of a report. The word brief has come again. Do your utmost best to make it so brief, but should contain the main points of your report. We are often advised not to prepare a CNG 291 PowerPoint that exceeds 6 slides because you are not given much time for the presentation and you must finish up within the time given you. Yeah, so here I will advise you to read and reread your report before you start with a PowerPoint presentation. You must read and reread before you start with a PowerPoint presentation. Note down the keywords as you read. This will help you come out with the most important parts of your report. So you just don't start. You should read and reread. Whilst you read, you note down the keywords or the most important parts of your report. Now we know how the CNG PPT should be like. We know what the CNG PPT is about. Let's talk about how to start CNG 291 PPT. So here, your first slide should have 1. the name of your institution. For instance, KNUST should have the name of your institution. It should be boldly written. 2, it should have the name of your college. For instance, College of Engineering. That one too should be boldly written. Next is the name of your department. For example, Department of Materials Engineering. Next should be the name of the course. That is CNG 291, Engineering in Society. Again, you write the topic, the project topic, that is the problem you solved. Here we have the use of pineapple leaves for paper. It's a substitute to the wood source. So what you talked about, you write it there. And lastly, it should have your name and index number. For example, Chris Upon, followed by your index number right beneath your name. So right after writing your name, you should write your index number as well. So basically, this should be found in the first slide. Next, your second slide should also have the outline of the presentation. Before we write any book, we bring in the table of contents. And that one talks about what the book entails. Same should you do for your presentation. The second slide should show what the presentation or the PowerPoint is all about. So over here, you can start with your community, description of your community. 2, information about the problem. 3, the current state of the problem. 4, proposition of solution to the problem, or your proposed solution to the problem. 5, conclusion, and then lastly, recommendations. Notes, this is just an example of an outline of a PowerPoint presentation. You can really choose a different approach, meaning your outline can be different from what is here. But then you should make sure it sounds quite good. Great. So the rest of the slides are generated from the outline. At the end, you get a very concise and clear CNG 291 PowerPoint presentation. This is what the whole CNG 291 PPT is about. You can leave your questions at the comment section, or you can contact us through this email account. You can join our Telegram page, Learn with Chris, through the link for more info. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.